Okay, I'm doing another video, and today we're going to talk a little bit about my AR and a product that I've gotten for my AR. This is the E-Lander mags, all steel. It's a GI version that's made in Israel for the AR-15. They make mags for, Tavor variants, AR-15, M16, Jericho, Baby Eagle, Fangololi, or whatever that is, CZ 1911s. So let's take a look at this. Now first let me just quantify this. Today is the 23rd of April, and I ordered these and it cost me about 10 bucks a piece. I bought a bunch of them, and then I went ahead and did some research on these mags. And some of the videos I watched were pretty disparaging on these. They had problems going in the mag well, problems loading 30 rounds. This is a 30 round mag, and I know it's hard to see, but it has a nice engraving on here. 5.56 by 45 on there. It's a green Fowler type. These are the whole back, of course. They all are. Pretty solid spring, pretty solid metal. This is, or steel. This is, I'm not seeing any, tin type of construction. Typical GI as far as design on the bottom here. One of the things that I found, and if I get this out of the way, it's my AR, and I have one in. Hopefully you can see this in the picture, but a 30 round magazine, to me, nothing, these steel mags, there's nothing that looks better than a steel mag and an AR. One of the problems that I found with these online research was that, depressing your mag release was difficult. I saw people with loaded magazine, it was like, what the hell? So it's very easy. This is a fully loaded mag. One of the things I did notice is that if you're an AK guy, you're tending to forward and back. With these, it's back and forward. Like a mag pull, if you just set it like this, it's not gonna connect. So it does require a little forceful. It requires a slap, a battle slap to get these things to set. So let me try it again. Okay, so I have 3 tries, but whatever. But to me, you're going to do insert, check, pull anyway. So, you just can't rely, PMags, yeah, every time they go in, no issues, no whatevers. This is with the bolt in. So with the bolt in, it was a little difficult. Now, what is it with the bolt out? So I have the bolt back. Hopefully you can see this. I don't even know. My camera work. I'm sorry. This is a 30 round loaded mag. One try, it goes in with the bolt back. So you got to think, you're shooting your mag, empty out the old one, bolt stays back, throw in a new one, and you're good to go. Okay? So that is just my review quickly on the loads issues that we have on these things. So another thing is, you talk about Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. I'm not seeing on this where it tells you it's a Gen 1, Gen 2, or Gen 3 on this. I'm just going for quality. Now this is a Lula loader for 5.56 223, and I guess so. I thought it was designed for PMags, but apparently, you know, because what goes into the AR is the same for every type of mag, or it should be, this works. So I got my ammo, and I like these loaders. They load extremely easy. I guess it's just as easy as, you know, doing that, but you know, you can do this as well. There is just a thumb issue, I guess, you know, if you're doing that. Some like it this way better. I can sit, you know, watching a YouTube video and do this all day. So before I got cut off, basically I was showing that I can load 30 rounds in these with my Lulu loader, as the dog's getting ready to eat some food. So yeah, there were some videos I saw where people could only load 28 rounds. I'm giving the example because the people that say, you know, the GI mags 28 rounds saves the spring, saves it from double feeding or other issues that people are having with GI mags. The examples I saw, people said they could only load, in other words, they couldn't force in the 29 and 30 round into these mags, where I could, and it wasn't a forceful issue. I used the Lulu loader and it wasn't that big of a deal at all. So I've broken down this mag. I know the lighting sucks, but bear with me. So one of the things I noticed with these mags is that there's this tab at the top and it's canted at an angle. I don't know if you can see that, but that is there for a purpose. Plus it also has, and I don't know if the other mags have, but there's a 90-degree tab at the other end. So in other words, it pushes out this way when you take it apart. The housing itself, I'm not seeing any issues. There are 4 tabs on either side, so it's put together. The back side, where this clamshell is together, this back side has a lip that comes down over and in to hold it together better. The feed lips are all smooth. There is no rough edges, so very well constructed. There's nothing sharp on this at all. Let's talk about the spring and the follower here. You have the dual tilt follower here, so it's good. The construction is pretty basic. I've seen some of these where the springs are tight in there, and this is not, and so it can be removed and changed pretty easily. The spring seems to be standard steel spring, and the other end is held in extremely well. One of the things you notice about this is that it has these tabs on either side, and then no tabs but a space on the other. That makes for an interesting little loading process. So if I could put this back together on camera. Bear with me. So putting this in, you got to kind of work it over the tabs, and then after that, I'm actually pulling the spring back and forth to allow it to pass. Now once you get it through, then it slides in extremely easy. And about here is where you get tension. It's already all the way down in the mag without anything catching on it. And then it's pushing it down in. Now once you get to this point, this is where it kind of is tricky. And it's instead of just pressure down, you got to get past the lips. So let me do this off camera so I don't kill time. So basically it's in. You see the construction of the lips. You know, it pretty much holds it in on the spring tension. You have lips here and lips here that basically hold it. And now it's to determine the direction. So you can see here that this lower end corresponds with this tab, so it would go on this way. Hopefully you can see this. So you just push it down all the way as far as you can, and then underneath you just guide it, start it, and then guide it through the other two, and it pops in pretty easily. And then you have the standard button at the bottom. So yeah, these I'm impressed. I like it. This is the E-Lander mags. I like them. So hopefully you get yourself some. I didn't just get two, I bought a whole bunch more. And yeah, that's my review on the E-Lander mag.